Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 17th of June. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Honey York, hello. Val A, hello. And Sandy Rose, welcome. Thank you for being here. Dad, Mom, hello. J Moss, hello. Did you change your picture? Because it looks like it. And that always throws me off. Donna, hello. Welcome. Let me just set one thing up here, people. And let me just fix this real quick. And then we can get started. Irish Spring, hello. Elizabeth, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. All right. We are going to answer some questions, of course. And then we're going to get started. Courtney, hello. Thank you for being here as well. Purple, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say you got drunk and messaged John. Do I need to worry? I would say no. I don't think you need to worry. Ace Wands, fine. So I feel like, Ace Wands is like my favorite card in the deck. So I feel like things will be fine for you. You also say John called. Thank you again, Purple Magnol, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say John called last week. He said, what was it about? King of Cups, could be, like, this is like emotions. I don't know, could be about love. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, but could be like dating. So if you're looking for love or whatever, looking to get together with him, definitely could be love. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, why is she acting kind of cold and distant? Will she realize it, and will it get better? You have the King of Wands here, Ten of Swords. This is like kind of like thinking about things. Ten of Swords is normally an ending, Raymond, is what I would say to you. But let's see here. Three of Cups. Yeah, like wanting happiness. I mean, I feel like it could just be a happiness thing. If this is in love, again, Raymond, it's Venus retrograde right now until, I don't know, we got like 10 more days left of Venus retrograde. Venus retrograde is always kind of like a crapshoot in love. So, yeah, that's what I'd say there. But King of Wands is like a pretty good card. Raymond, thank you again. You say, what will I have abundance in this week? Probably money. King of Pentacles. I love the King of Pentacles. Raymond, definitely a card of success and abundance coming in for you. And also, I love the King of Pentacles because it's a card of permanence, Raymond. So could represent permanence or something permanent. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. JC, let me see if I can find you on this other side, because this other side is easier. You say, thank you again for the weeklies. Thank you. We'll go back and listen again. So much there. Can I just have a few cards of advice? What Spirit wants me to know? You have the Ace of Cups, JC, and the Page of Cups. Could be an offer. I mean, could be love, which is funny. You always get like a water sign showing up in love for you, right? And you have the World. So, number one, that could be dating. But this could also be an offer. I feel like I've said this to you before, like recently as well, that I do feel like you could have like an offer for a job that requires like a move, or maybe just a little bit farther away with the World card. I don't think the World card has to necessarily like be something that is that dramatic. To me, it could just represent like a job that is farther away or something along those lines. So yeah, that's kind of what I get for you here. But I like it, JC. That looks pretty good. Val A, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for the week, please. You have the Hangman here. Queen of Pentacles, a little slow. I don't know. We're just like, we have this like weird in-between time between these retrogrades. We'll have the we'll have Venus kind of like starting to move direct towards the end of the month on the 25th, and then it's like Mercury goes retrograde at that time until July 2nd or something like that. So or it starts on the 2nd or whatever. So it's like, it's like we're kind of like in this in-between time with these retrogrades. So could be just like a slowing down of the energy here. I don't think it has to be a bad thing. So that's what I'd say to you. Annette, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Message Spirit has about me for love. Nine of Swords. I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck. Yeah, Nine of Wands. This is like a defensive, closed off energy here. I'm not saying that you are defensive or closed off, but I would just say open up to love. So, I mean, this just says if you have a desire for love, that you should open up at this time. And that will be very beneficial for you. So I feel like you just need to just be open with this card, and I feel like that will kind of like help you a lot. So that's what I would say to you there. And all right, perfect. Donna Smith, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, advice card for this month. You have the Justice card here. This is like balance in your life. So I feel like this month you should balance things out. I feel like during Mercury retrograde times, I mean, it's a great time to double down on things that are already working, right? I feel like people think of retrogrades like think we can't do anything, which isn't true. You know, we could double down on things that are working. We could put more energy or effort into things that are successful for us. And that's exactly what I would be doing with this Justice card here. Shirley, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for the rest of the week. You have the Temperance card. Again, patience here. And the Hierophant, more patience. Hierophant really isn't, it's not necessarily a card of patience, but, you know, to me, it kind of represents patience in certain ways. It's kind of like the reason that the Hierophant represents patience to me sometimes is because it's like there are certain rules or there are like certain ways that things have to go with the Hierophant. Like things have to go a certain way. And that's kind of like the feeling I got here. So it might be a little slow, but I don't think it's a bad thing. J Moss, thank you so much for the sticker. Really appreciate it. And yeah, just thank you. Courtney, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will the deal go through sooner or later? A Magician, yeah, I feel like you are in control of this situation. So I would definitely say yes with this card. So yes. Juanita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Woods behind my condo sold. Will I be okay with what goes in? The star, yeah, I feel like you'll be fine, is what I would say to you. The star is like hopes, wishes, dreams, and, you know, a good card. So I would say yes. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Honey York, you say here, will the decision be the number M told me? Queen of Cups, I would say yes, and you say and retroactive. I would say yes, Empress, abundance. So I would say yes to your questions for sure. So yes. Renate, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the week. Hope your week is awesome. It is awesome. And you have the Page of Wands and the Eight of Cups. So I feel like this is like saying adventure. Eight of Cups, this is almost has the vibes of like needing to leave a comfort zone for you, Renate. So I feel like it would be a good time for you to like get outside your comfort zone, do something maybe you've never done before. This could be in love, could be in business, could be in any area of your life. But I would just get out there. Jim Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, cards for this week. You have the Three of Swords and the Judgment card. This could be someone trying to come back from the past. Again, Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde. I always tell people in these retrograde heavy years, it just really wouldn't surprise me if an ex came back for everybody, you know, especially if it falls, like if Venus or Mercury falls in a house that has to do with relationships or even just like a house like community, like your 11th house or something like that. It just really wouldn't surprise me if someone was trying to come back from the past. It doesn't even have to be love. It could be anything. So, you know, could be someone trying to come back from the past there. Keyshawn, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Will FedEx call me and hire me this week or next? Queen of Swords here, Keyshawn, the death card. I would call them, is what I'd say, Keyshawn. Just like a little side note, I always tell people that with all the energy in Capricorn, like we should be the ones following up, basically. But yeah, I would follow up if I were you. I'm not crazy about this, Keyshawn, if I'm being honest with you. I hate to say it. You have the Five of Wands. That does not mean you shouldn't keep trying, by the way. But the Five of Wands is like conflict or competition or dealing with competition. So I would almost follow up with them. Donna, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How does Leo feel about me? Leo, right here, in the Two of Pentacles. I would like keep it fun, is what I'd say to you. The Two of Pentacles is a card of fun. The Two of Pentacles is also a card of work. So I really just get more fun. So I would just say keep it fun and keep it playful. I would be patient as well. Like I wouldn't try to rush it with these cards, but I don't hate that. I feel like that's pretty good. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Page and Ace of Pentacles, the world. Can I spin that to say slow progress and signs of progress and then a grand completion? Yes, absolutely you can. So thank you, JC. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I'm going to purchase a car on Friday. Will it go well? And what color do you think I will get? You have the Two of Cups, perfect match. So I feel like you will find something very good. I have blue and red popping into my head, so I feel like either color. But again, as I always say, I'm not a mind reader, so I can't tell you exactly what color. But blue and red are popping into my head. Could be either or. But definitely could be perfect match. So I feel like things will go well for you here as far as the car purchase is concerned. Anna, thank you for the super chat. Card for my marriage. When I'll be married to whom? You have the Tower here. I would get out of your head and not think. I'm not sure if you are married, or I'm not sure what you're asking here, but I would say, I would get out of your head about the whole marriage thing. I always tell people it's like, if you want to get married and you're not married yet and you're having a hard time with love, like don't even let marriage enter your mind. I would just focus on, I would change your focus to the fact that just tell yourself you have like the best love in your life and all this other stuff. When we focus on these outcomes like marriage, it's like we're almost being too specific. So I would like open up here is what I'd say in your beliefs. But I feel like in the future you will have love. Onika, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Onika, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Pretty Bird, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Emperor here and the King of Swords. He has like wisdom. This just says stick to what you know. I feel like this is saying don't reinvent the wheel. So I feel like you need to like keep doing what you do and just focus on what you know in work and business, pretty much everything. And I feel like that will lead to the most success right now. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What will be highlighted in my California travels? Whatever you want. You have a lot of opportunities here. The High Priestess says, trust your intuition. So allow your intuition to guide you. Allow your desire to guide you. And the Six of Swords is literally just travel. I mean, moving from on to calmer shores. So that's what I'd say here. But I feel like you just need to keep pushing is what I'd say here. Onika, you say here, I'm feeling abandonment and confusion. You have the Nine of Cups here and the Seven of Wands. This is like, I feel like you need to move towards like what feels good here as well. The Nine of Cups is a card of wishes and satisfaction. So it's like saying if you are feeling abandoned or if you are feeling confused, that maybe it's because you are, it's like you are experiencing resistance. So I feel like you need to kind of like focus on what you want with that Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups says make a wish and you will have it. And the Seven of Wands is about kind of like not settling. So I feel like you need to make a wish or you need to move towards what you truly desire, and I feel like you will have it very, very quickly. So that's what I would say to you there, Onika. Yeah, this could be going back to the past, Onika, so I'm wondering if you're going back to someone or something. Miss D Fit, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for love and work. For love, you have the Six of Cups. Probably thinking about the past. Again, everybody, all the retrogrades, thinking about the past. So you could be thinking about the past. And for this could also just be thinking about like trying to find happiness. And for work, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Amazing. So definitely success in work. Love it. All right, it is showtime. You better believe it, JC. It is showtime. So tonight I'm going to use the Enchanted, I think this is called the Enchanted Lenormand. I can't remember the name of it, if I'm being honest with you. So I don't remember, but we're going to use the Enchanted Lenormand, and we're also going to go back to the good old Golden Tarot as well, because it's my favorite. So let's see what we have for you, Aries people, and Aries. What is going on for you? Aries. Aries, you have the Ace of Spades here. This definitely could be love. This card is normally called the Lady or the Woman, and it can represent like love coming in for you. So it could be love coming into your life. For others, I mean, to me, this is a card of existing problems being resolved. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be kind of like overcoming obstacles or challenges that you've been experiencing for a while. That's really what's popping into my head. So I feel like you could be overcoming some sort of like long-term obstacle or something like that. Next, you have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords to me is a card of kind of like childlike energy. It can represent children, but to me, it's a card of childlike energy. To me, it's a card of kind of following your curiosity and needing to follow your curiosity to be successful, Aries. So I feel like you need to be curious. I feel like you need to follow your curiosity at this time. I feel like it's like guiding you towards success. I do feel like some of you, this could be an air sign coming in for you here as well. So I do feel like some of you could be dealing with an air sign. I'm getting a million things here, Aries. Aries, it's really really funny because when I was doing your weekly reading, which is up, by the way, on the channel, I think it's up, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When I was doing your weekly reading, it's like I kept getting more on one of the rows, and that's like what's happening here. So I feel like there's a lot of energy going on with this card. And finally, you have the Magician. I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to get the things you want. The Magician, to me, just says use your powers of manifestation to get the things you want. So I feel like there could be a lot of success coming in for you with this card. I also feel like you need to use like the right tools for the job, and I also feel like you need to take action. To me, the Magician says it's time for you to take action. And if you take action towards things that you desire, you will be very successful. So that's what I feel for you here. Aries, love it. Looks amazing. All right, Taurus. Let's see here, Taurus. Taurus, you have the Garden here, the Eight of Spades. This card can represent taking a break or just needing a break in your life. So I feel like some of you do. I feel like you need a break with the Eight of Spades. This could just represent like taking time to withdraw. It could represent taking time to recover or something along those lines as well, Taurus. And I feel like that would be a very good idea for you with the Eight of Spades. To me, this could also be a harvest. I feel like your harvest will come through teamwork here, Taurus. You have the Three of Cups here, so anything you can do, like collaborations, or any teamwork in work or business would be very beneficial. Same thing in love, obviously. I mean, to me, love is a team. So it's like if you're working on a team with someone, then, you know, things will probably be going pretty well for you here. This can also represent a vacation, and I do feel like some of you could be going on a vacation. Next, you have the Ace of Swords here. I do feel like an idea popping into your head, which is weird. No, that's not really that weird because I feel like I always get something about like an idea for you, Taurus, or I feel like I always get something about like some sort of plan or something like that, right? So I'm always getting something around along those lines, but I feel like you need to kind of like listen to the ideas that pop into your head. To me, there's a lot of just like High Priestess energy this year. High Priestess is Pisces. We have Mars going in Pisces right now. Then Mars later on will be retrograding back into Pisces. So we have a lot of this energy where it's kind of like we could be, we need to take advantage of like ideas that pop into our head, but they're not going to be obvious. So, you know, I feel like some of you need to take advantage of ideas. I feel like they will be victorious. And next you have the Three of Cups. Again, I feel like there are plenty of people that will help you. So if you have ideas at this time, Taurus, I feel like this is saying that you will have plenty of people who will help you be successful. This could also represent just community or, you know, just people helping you in the community. It could also represent a celebration. So I do feel a celebration for some of you as well. But love it. So thank you, Taurus. Really appreciate it. All right, Gemini. Let's see what is going on for you, Gemini people. Gemini, you have the this is the King of Spades. This is called the Lily. Is what I'm trying to spit out here. So in a lot of ways, this is you, Gemini. So I feel like this could just represent your energy. I feel like you could just be coming up in a very strong position here in this reading. For others, I feel like this could be like needing to dive more into your spirituality. This really isn't like a card of withdrawal necessary. Like it's not necessarily you withdrawing or you pulling away like into yourself, but it is a spiritual card. So I mean, anything you can do spiritually to connect with your higher self, or maybe you're looking for some inner answers as well, or maybe you're looking for some sort of truth, which came up in your weekly reading, by the way. And also, by the way, your weekly reading will be up on Thursday, Gemini. Don't worry, next week, by the way, you're going first, so the schedule is changing, but yeah, I feel like you're kind of like looking for some sort of truth here. You have the Sun here. So again, I feel like something is obvious to you, Gemini, and I feel like you need to pay attention to it for sure. I do feel like some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, or you could be dealing with a Leo in particular, but I'm just getting fire here. I'm also getting water as well here with this King of Cups. Maybe you're trying to make a choice between two people as well. That King of Cups is like being controlled by your emotions. So I would definitely be careful of like how your emotions are controlling you here. I feel like you need to like trust your instincts is also what I feel like saying, which is kind of weird. None of these cards here, Gemini, really, none of them really represent instincts. but it's popping into my head, so I gotta say it. So I feel like some of you need to trust your instincts. I feel like there's like true happiness for you. It's almost like you know that there's true happiness in a certain thing in your life. I feel like it could be everything. I mean, it could be a job, it could be a business, it could be a person. And I feel like you're trying to make a decision here, and I feel like you just need to trust what is obvious, is what the sun says. I mean, like, I feel like your feelings are obvious, but maybe you're questioning it with this card. I don't know. I just get some weird, like, I get some weird questioning thing on this card, so I don't know. But again, I would dive into your spirituality, do some meditation, maybe do some, whatever. So that's what I'd say there. But amazing card, love it. And next you have the King of Cups. Again, I do feel like this could be two people you're trying to choose between here, but I also feel like this could just be love coming into your life. So I do feel like for some of you, it could be a fire sign or water sign coming in for you here, Gemini, and I feel like you will be very happy. I'm also getting moving for some reason on this card. I don't really consider this card a moving card, but it is a card of like the tides of the ocean. So it can represent going out, like things going out. And I do feel like some of you could be going out. I feel like some of you could be also presenting something. I always get this weird like presentation thing for you, Gemini. It might be for like just one of you, but I feel like some of you could be like presenting a message or putting a message out into the world with this card. But love it. So thank you, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the book. I love this card. One of my favorite cards in the deck, the 10 of Diamonds. This card is a card of learning, and it's a card of secret knowledge. It can also represent other things as well. I do feel like some of you, I'm going to cover those things first. I do feel like some of you could be signing a contract or dealing with a contract. This card can represent kind of like important paperwork. Really good card for contracts. It's a really good card for dealing with, contracts or anything that you have to possibly sign. So I feel like that some of you could be signing something very important, and I feel like there will be a lot of success because of it with this 10 of Diamonds. To me, the most important meaning of the book is that the book is always closed here, and it's a card that kind of represents hidden knowledge or secret knowledge. It does not say like someone is hiding something from you or anything like that. It's not that type of secret. It just says that there is information out in the world that you could go and find that would make your life easier, that would make you more money, that would make you more successful, that whatever would help you find love. So to me, this is kind of like a card of needing to find some information. You also have the Queen of Swords as well. I just get initiative on this card. So I feel like some of you need to take the initiative here, Cancer, to get something you want. The Queen of Swords is like a card of a step before authority. It's like you are becoming an authority in your life, or you are at the step before you become an authority at something in your life. So I feel like for some of you, this could be you needing to take the lead or kind of become an authority on something. This could be literal. It could be you getting like a leadership position, or it could be some sort of, what the hell am I looking for? Some sort of leadership position at work, basically. Could also be like a management position or something like that, but really good card here. And finally, you have the Six of Swords here. Moving on to Common Shores, definitely improvements coming in for you. I feel like the improvements are through your own initiative with that Queen of Swords is really what I'm getting. I do feel like for maybe like a really small percentage of you Cancers, I do feel like some of you could be dealing with someone very difficult at this time with that Queen of Swords. Like maybe you're dealing with someone at work or in business, or it could be in love, but I just feel like work or business. I feel like it could be someone who's like maybe a little bit standoffish, or maybe you just don't know where you stand with this person. And so yeah, that's what I feel there. I feel like you're moving away from it though with the Six of Swords. So love it. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see. Leo, what is going on for you, Leo? Leo, you have the Seven of Hearts here. This card is called the Tree. This card represents like a family tree. So I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with family, or maybe you're like communicating with family. Maybe you're, wanting to spend time with family. It could be anything. Some of you could be wanting to start a family as well. You have the Ace of Wands and the Hierophant. Hierophant is like, as far as I'm concerned, it's the best marriage card in the deck. So maybe some of you are getting married, or you're wanting to get married. And I feel like that would be a good idea with the Hierophant. Obviously, if you want to. It could be with a Taurus as well. You keep getting Taurus in your reading, Leo, which is interesting. For others, this could just be kind of like you going back to your roots. This could be literal. You could be like, if you live away from your home, you could be traveling back home. If you maybe used to have a job like 20 years ago, you could be going back to that job, or you could be finding something similar. So some of you could be going back to your roots. And I feel like if you're doing that, I feel like you'll be very successful. You have the Ace of Wands. So definitely a lot of abundance and success coming in for you here, Leo. I do feel like this is like some sort of passionate new beginning in your life. So I do feel like you could be feeling very passionate, very like energetic, very awake, very alive with this Ace of Wands. And yeah, I really love this for you, Leo. So love it. And finally, you have the Hierophant. I feel like this is like saying just like allow yourself to be creative with this Ace of Wands in all areas of your life. Be open to creative solutions, creative things in general. And the Hierophant is like a little bit too inside the box. The Hierophant is a little bit too controlled by tradition, by certain beliefs, by beliefs that maybe your parents passed down to you, things like that. So the Hierophant kind of says maybe it's time to escape some of those beliefs, and that's kind of what I feel for you here, Leo, is I feel like it's kind of saying like maybe it's time for you to let some of those types of beliefs go so you can, fill it up with new beliefs, basically. For others, like I said, I do feel like this could be a Taurus in marriage as well. So love it, Leo. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo people, what we have for you. And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Bear. This card is the 10 of Clubs in the playing card reading system. And to me, it can represent like an overbearing energy. It can represent like a very difficult energy or someone putting too much pressure on you. It's actually a pretty good card for that. Normally, on a normal like Lenormand deck, there are two little baby bears on the Bear card. And it's kind of like saying that she is teaching these baby bears what to do, like in life. So I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that you are learning what to do in life, or you could be learning through challenges, but it's like you are learning. To me, it's also a very good card because to me, the 10 of Clubs can represent leaps and bounds of success. Like it can say that you are making big leaps forward and you will be finding success because of you doing that. So definitely feel like that would be a good idea. Next, you have the Tower. So I do feel like some of you could have experienced a Tower moment here with the Tower. I do feel like this could be, I feel like for some of you, it could be health related. So I do feel like some of you could be going through something health-wise. Because to me, for some reason, I'm getting healing on this card as well. Again, I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but I feel like some of you could be going through a healing. For others, could just be a move. I always get moved for you, Virgo, so I feel like some of you could either literally be moving where you live, or you could just be making some sort of change, as in like your job or your business. You could just be going from one to another and making that type of change. I feel like that type of change, I feel, would be very beneficial for you. So, yeah, I definitely think that a change would be good. I feel like you need to focus on what you have to gain here, Virgo, not what you're going to lose. I feel like this is a mindset shift, really, is what I'd say to you. The Bear can represent burdens that you are putting on yourself here, Virgo. It can say that you are putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And the Tower is like some sort of disaster, but I feel like this is saying that you need to like literally just choose to think more positively about something. So it's like I feel like you could be wanting to get a job somewhere else, but maybe you're like, oh, but what if I get fired? What if they don't pay me enough? Like, oh, what if? That's what I keep hearing in my head. And it's like maybe you want a relationship, and maybe you're like, what if I get hurt again and all this other stuff? I feel like you just need to change your focus with the 3 of Wands. I really feel that it's just that simple with this card. I feel like that will like make a world of difference, no joke. So I feel like for some of you, this is just saying you just need to change your focus at this time. With the 3 of Wands, it's just that simple. So that's what I'd say to you. I feel good things coming in for you, Virgo. I really do. But I would just keep it positive. All right, Libra. Libra, you have the 6 of Wands here in my, sorry, Libra, my nose itches. I can't go to the barber and have them wax my nose hair, Libra. So that's why my nose is itching right now, right? But anyway, once we get out of COVID, I won't be living like a caveman anymore. But anyway, Libra, you have the 6 of Clubs here. So I feel like for some of you that this could be a challenge. Six of Clubs is called the Cross normally, or the Crossing. This deck calls it the Crossing. The real name is the Cross on this card, and it just represents kind of like experiencing some burdens. It represents having a cross to bear. For you, I feel like this is saying don't take on other people's BS, number one. So I would let go of other people's problems and challenges and all that other stuff with this card. I would also say that you could be, but I feel like you're kind of like getting through the worst of it, is what I'm saying here. So I feel like you are kind of moving on to something better here. This to me is like saying that the grass is greener on the other side. So I feel like maybe you're worried about changes not happening. Like maybe you're hoping for improvements and you're worried that things won't improve, but I actually feel like they will here at Libra. So let go of your fears. Next, you have the Six of Diamonds, or the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, to me, can be a card of fairness. It can be a card of balance. To me, it can be a card of generosity as well. I do feel like some of you, if you are going through difficulties or challenges, I feel like it would be a good time for you to be generous with this card. So, I feel like sometimes, like, if we have some sort of challenge, I feel like being generous is a great way to, like, change the energy, or doing something nice for somebody else can make you feel better. It's like changing your energy. So I would definitely do that with the Six of Pentacles. For others, I feel like you're just being picky, choosy in a good way. I always say Six of Pentacles to me is like deciding who gets your energy. This is a card of like deciding like what to give your energy to. Could be like a business or your job, or maybe there are certain people at work that you just don't want to spend time with anymore. So I feel like you're just like deciding where to put your energy. I love that, because it's like once you do that, you're truly empowered. It's like you are deciding who gets what, and I love it. And finally, you have the Strength card. Definitely could be a fire sign coming in for you here, Libra. Normally, I would say Leo. You always get Leo showing up in your readings, but it could be any fire sign that's coming in for you, of course. And but I do feel like it could be fire. It could also be someone in your life. It could be someone with Leo on their chart. For others, to me, this is always a display of strength. The Strength card is kind of like a card of showing off, or it's a card that says you need to show off at this time. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying maybe you're working towards something, or you have been working towards something for a very long period of time. And I feel like it's time to like put it out there. I feel like it's time. I almost feel like it's saying that it's time to reveal something. I feel like I said the same thing to Gemini, and it was pretty weird this week. Again, your weekly reading will be out on Thursday, and it's like all the air signs had very similar readings. They were all very positive, but they were all kind of like talking about showing something off. So it's kind of like maybe you've finished a project at work, or maybe you have finished a project in business, or maybe you're just like wanting to show off. Maybe you just learned how to do a cartwheel, Libra, and I feel like you could be showing that off in your life. And I just feel like it would be, I feel like it would be a good time to do that here with this card. So, I like it, Libra. I feel like that's pretty good. So, thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Let's see here, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Six of Hearts here. The Six of Hearts is a really good card. To me, it's called the Star, and it can represent... basically, this card can represent a turnaround. So I feel like for some of you, you could be experiencing a turnaround in your life. The Six of Hearts can kind of represent trying something again. To me, it's not really a second chance card. It's more a card that just says that it's time to try something again. Maybe you tried to have a business in the past and maybe things didn't work out. This card says now things will work out better. This could also say maybe you tried love in the past and maybe it didn't work out. So now maybe things will work out better. So I feel like some of you just need to try things again. Next, you have the Two of Swords here. The Two of Swords is like a head-over-heart decision, so I do feel like some of you need to make some sort of head-over-heart decision here with the Two of Swords. I always say that she has a blindfold on this card, and it can represent needing to make like an intuitive decision as well. So I feel like for some of you, this card is just saying that it might be time to make a intuitive decision in your life. She is like afraid of like emotions, or she could be having fears about getting hurt or something like that. There's always water back here with rocks in the background. And it kind of says that she is afraid that she's going to bump up against those rocks if she makes kind of like a emotional decision. So it can represent making a logical decision as well. Next here, Scorpio, you have the Seven of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like it's time to let go of your fears. Like this to me is kind of like fears. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords. could be having some fears or worries. It could be a breakup here, and this could be in like, maybe due to lying, cheating, stealing, or something like that. But really, I feel like this is just all about fears here, Scorpio. I feel like this card here, the Six of Clubs, is saying, or the Six of Wands, is saying that you are going to be very successful in the near future, but it's like you have to let those fears go. So I feel like some of you have to just let go of your fears here. That's it. That's all I got for you, Scorpio. Six of Hearts. Love it. The star. So thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sag. Let's see what we have for you, Sag. Sagittarius, you have the Eight of Diamonds. I love this card. This card to me is called the Key, and it just represents kind of like success coming in for you. It is a card of material success on the horizon, so it can say like money is coming in for you in the near future. So I do feel like for some of you, it's like maybe, but usually it's for work that you've already done, Sagittarius. So it's like maybe you were working on a business, or maybe you've been putting a lot of work into work, and I feel like you could just be finding a lot of success in the work that you have done. So, I would keep putting in the work here. For others, this card just says you hold the keys necessary to open doors in your life. So I feel like you need to kind of like start opening some doors here, Sagittarius, with the Eight of Diamonds. It's kind of like a card that could represent waiting to move forward in anything in your life. So I feel like it's time to kind of get moving with this card. Next, you have the Five of Pentacles here. This card here says that you need to kind of, it can represent poverty. It can represent feeling left out in the cold, the Five of Pentacles. But I feel like for some of you, you need to realize that there is a place of sanctuary for you. Three of Pentacles, teamwork. So if you are having any problems at all, doesn't matter. Could be in love, business, money, spirituality, pretty much anything. I feel like this card is saying that you need to dive into teamwork, or you need to allow people to potentially help you on a team. That will probably pull you out of this feeling left out in the cold type of energy here, Sagittarius. And yeah, that's all I got there. Next, you have the Three of Pentacles. So again, Three of Pentacles can represent teamwork, and I do feel like teamwork would be a good idea for you. For others, like I said, interestingly enough, the Eight of Diamonds here, the Key, can represent material success on the horizon, and it can represent quality work as well. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, which is also a card of like quality work, or producing something of quality. It can represent showing something off of quality as well. So it can say that you have completed a bunch of work with that Eight of Diamonds, and it's like now you're showing all that work off. Or maybe now you're finally seeing results. Like maybe now you're finally getting a raise. Maybe now you're finally getting a promotion that you've always wanted. It could be something like that as well. So definitely very awesome for you. Thank you, Sag. Capricorn. Let's see here, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the clouds here. This is the King of Clubs in the playing card reading system. I feel like some of you could be just confused or having general confusion. Again, a billion and a half retrogrades right now. So I feel like this is pretty normal. I feel like people could be feeling confused, emotional, not seeing things clearly, pretty much anything. So to me, it's just like a sign of the times, right? So I feel like some of you could just be not seeing things or clearly, or needing to see things more clearly with this card. I'm not too worried about it for you, Capricorn, because you have the Hermit. Number one, I do feel like this could be a Virgo coming in for you. You've had Virgo quite a few times in love in the past, so I do feel like some of you could be attracting a Virgo into your life if you're looking for love. I also feel like this could be you shining your inner light as well. This is like a card of climbing to the top of a mountain and shining your inner light to the whole entire world. So I feel like for a lot of you, again, a lot of showing off energy, which is interesting. Again, in the weekly readings for the week of the 22nd, which are all coming out this week, there was like a lot of stuff about showing off, about, flexing your skills, all that other stuff for like everybody. So definitely could be the time for you to do that. For others, this could represent kind of just feeling more withdrawn, maybe wanting to get out there. You even have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles, really good card. I feel like this is a card of success and growth and good things coming in for you, abundance. I'm getting the word birthright as well, which is really weird. I've never had that before, so I feel like for some of you, this is like there's like some sort of birthright coming in for you. That is such a weird message. I feel like for some of you, it's like you were gifted something at birth, and maybe, I don't care if you're 99 years old. I feel like you could be getting something that is yours, that you were born into, or that you were born to receive. And so that's nice. I feel like this could be some sort of gift. And I feel like you will be very happy about it as well, Capricorn. So I love that. That looks amazing. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you. All right. Aquarius, you have the Eight of Clubs. This is a card of the road less traveled. I feel like some of you need to take the road less traveled here, Aquarius. I feel like for some of you, this is about leaving a comfort zone. You have the Two of Cups in the world. In the past few months, you are like the only sign that gets all these messages of a long distance relationship. And so some of you could be dealing with like a long distance relationship here, Aquarius. It could also just be, again, some sort of comfort zone that you need to leave. Ace of Clubs is a card that says, basically says, take the road less traveled. It is called the mountain. Obviously, there's a mountain on this card. And it kind of just says, this mountain is not meant to be an obstacle. It's meant to be potential victory. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to move towards something maybe that is uncomfortable or outside your comfort zone, or maybe where there's a lack of detail. And for some reason, I feel like you have the Two of Cups here. The Two of Cups to me could represent like love or new love coming in. For some of you, I feel like you could be in love as well with this Two of Cups. But I feel like you need to move towards love with the World card here. Again, for some of you, it could be long distance. Again, take this with a grain of salt, right? But I also feel like that World card could be saying that you need to kind of leave something behind here. It's like, to me, the World is a card of birth. So I feel like some of you could be being birthed here with the World card, but it's like you're stuck on this side right now. It's like you need to go through the middle of the card here, Aquarius, to get everything that's on the other side here. So I feel like there's like a bright, bold, beautiful future for you here, Aquarius, but I feel like you need to kind of like move towards it. I feel like you need to start working your way towards it as well. So yeah, that's what I would say here, Aquarius. I feel like you need to just move towards something that is just much better for you. So love it, Aquarius. That is really good. I feel like that's going to be amazing for you. Yeah, Five Wands, probably conflicted about whether or not you should do this. So it's like maybe you're conflicted about whether or not you should leave a comfort zone, but I would. So there you go, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Pisces, let's see here. Pisces, what is going on for you? Pisces, you have the Seven of Spades here. This card is called the Letter, and you also have the Seven of Clubs as well. The Seven of Clubs, I want to clarify this. This is called the Mice or the Mouse, and it just represents slow progress. Seven of Spades is a card of communication. Two sevens, internal fears don't exist, so I feel like you need to let go of your fears at this time here, Pisces. Yeah, you have the Ship here as well. The Ship is a card of like travel. It can represent moving from one place to another. It can represent moving forward, moving on, any moving type word. It's also the card of commerce, so really good card for business, but I feel like some of you could be moving forward here. Next, you have the Hangman. I feel like this is like some sort of sacrifice. You've been getting this message of a sacrifice for a very long period of time, Pisces, and so I feel like this could be some sort of sacrifice, or it could be you feeling stuck. So I feel like some of you maybe are feeling stuck in limbo here. This is you, Pisces, basically. So yeah, that's what I say here. Pisces, a very simple answer. You always get this card. I feel like you need to move towards what feels good. I mean, it's literally that simple for you, Pisces. I feel like that you could be having a lot of choices or a lot of ideas and a lot of whatever at this time. I feel like some things you will feel resistance to those things. Don't do it. I feel like for other things, you won't feel resistance. I feel like you will feel joy and happiness when you think about it. And I feel like that's what you need to move towards in all areas of your life. You literally have the Ace of Cups as well. Your emotions overflowing. I feel like you need to move towards things that make you happy. Like I said, this card is a card of happiness and it's a card of joy and like good things coming in for you. It's your emotions overflowing. Empress, abundance coming in for you, Pisces. So I feel like there's a lot of abundance and success coming in for you. Could be love. Very attractive at this time, Pisces, as always. So I would get out there if you're looking for love. Yeah, and just could be abundance as well. Empress is like going from winter to spring. So I feel like you could be going through a change here, Pisces. Definitely could be with family, by the way. Venus retrograde in your 4th house, Pisces. Definitely could be a change with family. Something along those lines. Yeah, love it, Pisces. Amazing. So thank you, Pisces. Again, I feel like the only thing holding you back is these fears here, and probably not making some sort of change with the 10 of Spades. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Let me just check on one thing here, and we're going to do a pick a card as well. So let's do a pick a card. We're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. So 1, 2, and 3. I just had to make sure that my Amazon delivery was delivered. So just so everybody knows, it was delivered. And yeah, that's it. It's not important. But anyway, 1, 2, and 3 is what we're going to be doing. And that's that. So let's see here, people. 1, 2, and 3. Let's make it happen. 1, 2, and 3. And all right. All right, if you pick card number 1, you have the 3 of Cups here and the Judgment card. Could be thinking about someone from the past here. So for some of you, this could be someone coming back from the past. Could also be just a celebration. So I feel like for some of you, it could be just a celebration coming in for you here, card number 1, people. Or there could just be reasons to celebrate. I feel like this is saying move towards your inner calling as well. And this came up for a few signs tonight. So I definitely feel like that's an energy. I feel like we really need to move towards what we feel on the inside. Like I feel like if we really trust our feelings right now, we probably can't go wrong. So I would just trust your feelings and move away from resistance, like I said. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the 3 of Wands here and the Sun. Amazing. I feel like there's a lot of happiness and success coming in for you, card number 2. The 3 of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment to do something when there never will be a perfect moment. So I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith here. I also feel like something could be really kind of weighing on your mind here with the Sun. The Sun is like something catching your attention. So I feel like for some of you, it could be like an idea, or it could be a person. It could be anything, really. And I feel like you need to move towards it with these cards. I feel like there's a lot of growth and expansion in whatever it is for you here, card number 2, people. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Queen of Swords and the Magician. I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that you need to open up here so that you can have a new beginning, or you need to get started on something. Queen of Swords being a little standoffish, having your sword up. The Magician says you can have whatever you want in your life, whatever you want, doesn't matter. But the Magician just says you need to use the right tools, you need to get started, and you need to use your powers of manifestation to get what you desire. So I feel like some of you need to do that here. But that's what I got, people. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer some questions now. And, of course, Super Chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Honey York, thank you for the Super Chat. Put your question in down below, as always. Liz, thank you for the Super Chat. You say, will my friend Jackie find a job this summer? I would say yes, Chariot. Yeah, I would say yes, definitely. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel like walking away from something here with the 8 of Cups, I feel like she needs to let go of her fears, but I would say yes, definitely. Sarah, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate cards guidance for the rest of the week. Sarah, you have the Emperor and the Hierophant. What is going on? Such a weird energy. This has been coming up like all of a sudden, like the past 2 nights. So this right here just represents like following a plan. The Emperor is a plan. The Hierophant, it could also be a plan. The Hierophant is a card of education and kind of like learning as much as you can about, whatever in your life. But so it's definitely a very good card for education and learning. But I feel like this just says follow a plan and you will be very successful at this time. So love it. Carmen, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. Cards, please. You have the Tower here and the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you could be rebuilding after some sort of loss or some sort of falling out here. And I feel like you're just kind of like going through a rebuilding period. 6 of Pentacles does say like reach out for help if you need it. It could also represent kind of like, planting seeds, getting started on something new. So I feel like you are kind of like, moving forward here with the 6 of Pentacles, planting seeds. Love it. Paige Curtis, thank you for the Super Chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what does Virgo guy want with me? I'm a Pisces. Yeah, I feel like he wants to take a leap of faith here. 4 swords. The Fool is like wanting to get started on something. The 4 swords is like delays. It's kind of like a break in a situation. It's not a bad thing, but it just means that, he could have certain dreams about the situation here. So, yeah, that's what I would say there. So that is that for sure. Let's see here. Let me go back. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my week end with me and my Gemini? Yeah, I would say yes. You have the Empress and the Justice card. Justice card is cause and effect. It just says you can have whatever you want. I keep telling people we can have whatever we want right now. Neptune and Pisces. I personally think Neptune and Pisces sucks. The one thing I will say about Neptune and Pisces is we can have whatever we want under Neptune and Pisces, literally anything that you could possibly imagine. So do not limit yourself to, things from the past or anything like that. We need to keep pushing forward and attract things that we want. But this looks amazing. So love it. So I would keep pushing there, Lonnie. But I feel like there's attraction there, by the way. Kellen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Who do you see coming towards me in love? Ace of Wands, Knight of Swords. I feel like someone will come charging into your life here. Could be a fire sign or an air sign here, Kellen, but I would get out there and date for sure. Ace of Wands is like a passionate new beginning. The Knight of Swords is charging forward towards something new. So, yeah, I feel like someone is charging into your life here. J-Moss, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for Kylie, Knight of Pentacles. Kylie, I feel like you need to work towards something here. Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady progress, but it's like point A, point B. It says if you focus on progress and success, you will be successful. Plain and simple. Love it. Brandy says, why do you think Neptune and Pisces sucks? It's too much fantasy, too much illusion, not enough action. And with Mars in Pisces going retrograde this year, it sucks even more. So I shouldn't say it sucks because all astrology is there for a reason, right? But it's we could have certain ideas or plans or things that we want, but it's we get more attached to the fantasy and we don't make it a reality. So it sucks. Especially if you're trying to make something real. So the way to combat that is to put the work in, to make things happen, and to work on projects. But we could be feeling a little more tired than usual. We could be feeling a little less motivated as well. Because it's when we think about the fantasy of something, it's like mental masturbation, right? It feels good when we do it, but you're sitting there really disappointed with yourself after, right? Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will this be over and I be okay? Yeah, of course it will. I feel like you'll be fine. Ace of Pentacles, kind of moving forward towards something great. The Ace of Pentacles is like the Garden of Eden, so I feel like you will be very successful with that Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How's it going? It is going, Brandy. Thank you again. Career card, please. You have the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands. Quick success coming in for you. So I feel like you are becoming very successful with these cards. And the High Priestess is a lot of potential. So I feel like you are moving towards potential, or you will be finding potential in something that you're working on. So I would just keep pushing in what you're doing. High Priestess says follow your intuition as well, Brandy, but really good. Marielle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for love and finance. Did I miss your question? It's possible. For love, you have the King of Wands. Could be a fire sign coming in for you here, Marielle. So love it. And for finance, you have the Three of Swords, heartbreak, but Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is just committing to making your finances better. So I feel like as long as you just commit to making your finances better, your finances will be better. So I do like that. And for your bonus card, you have the Queen of Wands. Very attractive at this time, Marielle. So I would get out there. The Queen of Wands to me is a card of very bold, assertive energy. So I feel like you need to be very bold and very assertive at this time to get something you want. So that's what I'd say to you. Honey York, I don't, where did your question go? I don't see it. Honey York, feel free to... Oh, I found it. You say here, what will the eclipse bring in or get rid of in my life? Four Wands could bring in freedom, is what I'd say to you. So I really haven't spent a lot of time looking at this eclipse, but so I probably... that's what I will probably spend some time looking at it again. I looked at it at the beginning of the year, but I didn't really spend a lot of time, going over it and all this other stuff, but I feel like more freedom. So I feel like it could be a good one for you. I actually like it. You know what? I'm actually going to put that on my list just so you know, because I don't want to forget that I want to cover the eclipse. Maybe we will do like an eclipse reading. So maybe we should do that, right? We could do that like maybe the night before, like the 20th or something like that. So maybe I'll do that. I think that's a good idea. We haven't done a Chris's crappy astrology in a while. Veronica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for the rest of the week? Thanks. You have the Page of Pentacles. So, love it. I feel like there could be like a new offer coming in for you here. Yeah, I'll just avoid things that no longer serve you, Veronica. But Page of Pentacles could be like good news coming in for you. So, love it. Jalen, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What will be the outcome of Cool Scrupt? I'm not sure what that is, but I feel like it'll be okay. Like, I feel like you'll get results, but maybe not as many results as like the results that you want in this situation. But I don't think it'll be terrible. K Parrot, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, is Gerald making plans to come forward? I would say no. Ten of Swords. I do not like the Ten of Swords here. Seven of Cups. Too many distractions. I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. Queen Z, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. My query is bitter since I cut off communication. Two of Pentacles. I mean, I would say yes. This is like picking a new path. So I feel like you're moving on from this in the first place. So that's what I'd say to you. Violet Fire, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will daughter go back to school in Alabama? I feel like if she wants to, yeah. Four of Pentacles is just like a yes card. So I would just say yes in this situation for sure. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what's happening for me? Five of Wands, avoid conflict. Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you're becoming more like financially independent here, San. I feel like saying that you're just better at being able to like hold your own in life in general. So I feel like you're becoming more independent. Like I feel like all sorts of things that go along with this. Like I feel like confidence, I feel like happiness, success, gratitude, luxury with the Nine of Pentacles here. So I feel like just a really good energy here, and I feel like it's going to be really positive for you. So love it. That looks amazing. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for my baby J-Moss. J-Moss, you have the Eight of Swords here and the Six of Swords. Moving on to calmer shores, J-Moss. Definitely improvements. Eight of Swords is escaping prison. It's like escaping a prison or a self-imposed prison in your life. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. Yeah, Five of Cups. Things still not maybe perfect here. I feel like a lot of people are kind of feeling this like sadness type of energy right now, just because of the astrology. Again, Venus retrograde plus every other retrograde, especially in Capricorn. So maybe carrying some burdens. But yeah, I feel like you're going through a transformation. I feel like anybody who's feeling those feelings, it's just like going through some sort of death. So just a transformation. I love it. JCast, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Card for love this week, please. You have the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Amazing. Six of Wands says get as much attention as you possibly can. It is a card of success as well, and victory and good news. And the Nine of Cups is a wish. So I feel like there could be some sort of wish coming in for you here in love. Love it. Amazing. Cam, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Stuck on what action to take regarding my friendship with P. Some insight. Thank you. Temperance, I would be patient. This could be like an offer of peace here, Cam. So you could be making some sort of like offer of peace or just like some sort of offer here with the Page of Cups. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, I would just be patient and put the work in. Eight of Pentacles is future results. So I feel like you will be getting results on this situation in the future. Isha B, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, should I stop reaching out to Kala? Is she ever going to reach out to me? You have the World here, the Queen of Cups. I would say yes. Like, I would stop reaching out. And then what I would say to you is that I feel like she will reach out in the future with this card here. It's like there's some sort of change going on with the World. Queen of Cups is a return. So I would say yes. But I would just stop reaching out at this point. Kylie, thank you for the super chat. Card for Snoopy. Snoopy, you have the Two of Wands. Snoopy, and thank you, Kylie. I don't think I said thank you, by the way, but thank you. Snoopy, you have the Two of Wands, taking control of your current situation. This card says, like, take the lead, and you will be successful. I feel like you'll have the whole world in your hands, so love it. Moher, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, when will I receive my letter from my solicitor? I feel like soon. I feel like you need to get out of your head here, Moher, with these two cards. Nine of Swords, temporary situation. It can represent waking up from a nightmare, being stuck in a nightmare, but it's also a temporary situation. Nine of Wands says don't give up. So I feel like soon is what I'd say to you. I'm getting August for some reason. I don't trust psychic timing at all, but August is popping into my head. JCast, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, card for me and my person, please. You have the moon and the Knight of Cups. Could be a Pisces for you. Or are you a Pisces, JCast? I'm not sure. But anyway, could be a Pisces. I feel like there's some fears here. Knight of Cups is like a knight in shining armor. So I do feel like there could be love here. But my problem with the Knight of Cups is like action. It is a card of movement because, to me, all knights represent fire. They all represent a fire sign. They all represent kind of like fire energy. So I feel like there's a lot of fire energy here. Even though this is a water card, knights represent fire in general, even though this does represent a water sign, if that makes sense. But I feel like there needs to be more action. So I'd say like more flirting, more talking, more is what I'd say to you. So love it. I'm gonna write a note over here, by the way, people. Solar eclipse reading 20th. Perfect. Kylie, card for Amira. Amira, you have the star here. This is like some sort of victory or success coming in for you, Amira. So I feel like there could be a victory or success coming in for you here, Amira, and I love it. So that looks very good. Kelly, thank you for the super chat. For the next couple of days, you have the Hangman and the Knight of Wands. Very strong desires, Kelly. The Hangman, of course, is like delays, being stuck in limbo. To me, the Hangman can sometimes be a good card because it can be a card of like enlightenment. You could be like gaining information or realizing something. And that's kind of what I get for you here. And the Knight of Wands is like making moves. To me, the Knight of Wands says like move towards your desires and you will be very successful. So yeah, I love it. Miriam, thank you for the super chat. I'm a salesperson. What do you see for my work? You have the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Growth. The Seven of Pentacles could be like some sort of growth or more growth coming in for you in your life. So I feel like sales growth. The Six of Cups kind of says like try again. It's like a card that says obstacles are being removed from your life. So I feel like you need to like keep trying new things in work and you will be very successful. K Parrot, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does Marcus see longevity with me? Yeah, definitely marriage. So I would say yes, for sure, with the Ace of Cups. No doubt about it. Lonnie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For love, you have the Ten of Cups. Love it. Fortune after difficulty. Could be a card of dating, but really good for you here. Could be an an air sign coming in for you with the Page of Swords. So definitely could be love coming in for you, Lonnie. I don't know. I like it. This is good. For sure. All right. I think I'm all caught up here, people. So, if I have not answered your question, and if you are new, pop your question in down below. I will stick around for a little while longer tonight and answer some questions. But let me just get a new deck. And, all right, let's use this one. For sure. All right, Kaze, hello. You say, card for me, does my crush opening up? Kaze, yeah, I feel like they'll open up. Carrie Kennedy, you have the King of Wands here. I feel like you need to be bold at this time. Lonnie, card for finances, you have the Sun, the best card in the deck. Reasons to celebrate. Good news, good things coming in for you. So, just feel like a very positive energy for you, Lonnie. Love it. Rose, card please. You have the Two of Wands here, so I feel like it's time for you to take control here, Rose, over things that you want or desire in your life. Oh my god. I know this is why I'm having problems all night. That explains it. Anyway, you have the Two of Wands. Sorry, Rose. So I think you need to take control at this time. I think there's success coming in for you as well. And Rose also says collective. For everyone here in the collective, I feel like we need to, you have the Six of Wands in the collective and the Five of Cups. I feel like this could be regrets for some of you or someone that you're dealing with here. Again, retrograde energy, I feel like everybody could be dealing with regrets or sadness or like feeling like there's some sort of loss. Six of Wands says ultimately we will be successful. So I feel like there will be success. Yeah, there will be. I feel like there's justice. It's like we're in a rebalancing time where things are kind of like balancing out. I feel like everybody needs to be patient at this time as well, not rush to conclusions or judgments about things also. So I definitely would warn you against that, everybody. But yeah, I feel like it's pretty good actually. So people returning to balance. Let me just do this here. Paige, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate. What's keeping him from communicating how he feels? Overthinking. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is overthinking things. You know what I mean? It's like thinking about too many things going on, and too many distractions and too much stuff in life. So just overthinking with the Seven of Cups. Rose, no, it's not you. It's just my stupid chat. That's it. Chris, did you get everything done last night? And are you feeling better? You look good to me. Thank you, Sandy. I did get everything done. I am feeling much better. Yes, thank you for asking. Ritesh, I feel like you will get a transfer soon. Ace of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you will get a transfer. Camaro girl, will I be successful in my career? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. And I would say yes. Six of Pentacles is like growth. It's like you're growing in your career and all that other stuff. And the Fool just says take a leap of faith. It says like dive into work and you'll be successful. Moher, for good news, you have the Queen of Swords here and the Magician. I feel like you need to attract good news into your life. So I would just focus on getting good news. And it's just that simple. And I feel like that will lead to good news in your life. Amazing, Moher. All right. I don't really see any more questions. So anyway, I'm going to take off here, people. So thank you, everybody, so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, tomorrow morning... Wait, is tomorrow Aries? I have no clue what tomorrow is. Yeah, tomorrow morning, water signs will be up on the channel as well. So those weeklies will be up. But thank you, everybody, for being here, and have a good night.